Hey everybody, it's Scott Hamill here with Royal LePage Binder Real Estate. Today I was working on a blog for first-time home buyers and I had a bright idea. I thought, why not just do a video? So if it sounds like I have marbles in my mouth at some point, I apologize. I have a message for first-time home buyers. Don't fear the market. For any buyer right now, it's moving at a very fast pace. But if first-time home buyers have an understanding and they are prepared, they will be successful finding a home in this market. Step 1, make sure you've obtained a pre-approval. Speak with a mortgage specialist or a mortgage broker. That way, when you're searching for a home, you know what you can afford. Step 2. Step 2 is a healthy deposit. In the past, most people have just been comfortable putting 5% down. With today's market moving the way it is, people are putting larger deposits. So if you need to take a little bit of extra time to save extra money, it's well worth it because in the end, like I said, that larger deposit shows that you're committed to your offer. There have been cases in the past, and there will continue to be cases where someone puts a small deposit down. Maybe they put an offer in on 2 houses. They're going to walk away from one of those deals and they're fine leaving that money on the table. So from a seller's perspective, that's always a concern for them. So make sure that you do have a substantial deposit, something that shows that you're serious about purchasing that house. Step 3, be aware of your closing costs. The one that everybody is familiar with would be a lawyer. A good real estate lawyer nowadays might run you $1,500 or more, but that's money well spent. You want a lawyer that's going to do a thorough title search and meet all the deadlines. Another one that not everybody would be familiar with would be lender fees. Now, if you're borrowing money from a AAA bank, that won't be a concern. However, if you're going through an alternative lender or a private lender, there will be fees involved, so make sure you've done your research and you know how much money you should be setting aside at closing. If you're purchasing a new home build, set aside some money for builder's fees. I recommend anywhere from 1 to 3%. Do your research, of course, but you want to have that money set aside to cover those costs at closing. Step 4, do your research on first-time home buyers' incentives. Now, I'll leave a link below in the description so you can have a look. I don't want to go into great detail today. We'll save that for another video. But there are first-time home buyer incentives that can have substantial savings for you. These would include your down payment, as well as a rebate on land transfer taxes. Have a look at that link at the end of this video. I was speaking with a couple that I've been working with, and they're having a hard time finding a home that suits all of their needs with the budget that they have right now. I made a suggestion to maybe take some time and look at investment property. Maybe they could purchase something, renovate, and put it back on the market for a profit, or maybe consider rental property. That revenue, along with equity out of that purchase, could go towards the purchase of their primary residence. Now, this isn't something for everybody, but it is certainly an option to consider. And my last bit of advice for you today, before you sign any representation agreement, get to know your realtor. Whether it's a cup of coffee over Zoom or a couple of phone calls, you want to make sure the person that you're going to be working with is somebody you can build and establish a long-term relationship with. For me as a real estate agent, that's one of my top concerns. I want to make sure that the relationship that we build is long-lasting. 5 or 10 years from now, you might realize that as your family grows or your needs change, you need to find another home. So working with somebody that you know and trust will make the next leg of your journey an easy one. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. If you have any questions, you know how to get hold of me. Don't forget to check those links in the description below. Have a great day.